When I first got to this asteroid, I thought there wasn't a whole lot to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. It's a little overkill, don't you think? Another thing we also have is an 11th terrestrial artifact that is going to go on display here in the only place where it really needs to be. There are too many things on this list. So clearly, I didn't take into account that meteorites can come out of the side too. There's a bunch of regolith down here. I don't know how many beatings that took, but next time we're just going to have to clad absolutely everything in bunker doors. I guess what surprises me is that took damage, yet nothing over here ever has. Like that's over on Rokora. It's also buried. I'm never getting to it. This over here was taking meteorite damage on this side, but nothing's ever tore through here and ripped everything out. I don't have an explanation for that. I do, however, have an explanation for all of this. So, when we first got here, this iron volcano was busy spitting out hundreds of tons of iron. There's 280 tons. There's another 60. I knew I wasn't going to be able to properly encapsulate it. So I just have them take it all and dump it roughly about here. At the time, the ice was all the way up there. And then it slowly wasn't. So we have a bunch of iron down here that's, I can find it. Much more comfortable temperature. And in the process, it melted the whole... It damn near everything. Right? The heat that this threw off essentially got everywhere. There's still a bit of heat up here because things are making it. But down here, stuff is absorbing it. This ice is all eventually going to melt. Not that worried. Really not that worried. Okay, now we've got that. I'm not sure why they couldn't get into there, but it might have had something to do with that door. And the game just being the game. So we're going to give them that. And then here, so I need 1,000 rad bolts. We are going to make this entire area rather unlivable. Mostly to see what happens. I shipped these guys a bunch of extra Wheezeworts, and I got a couple more out of here. And then the planet had a lot. I did not expect this planet to be quite so damn big, to be honest. Some trace remnants of how cold it used to be. That'll change eventually. Had I landed here, like... Had I landed here earlier... the game might have been a bit different. I would have had a lot more just regular iron to work with, rather than just the one iron volcano back over here. But then... Geldan's got an iron volcano, and then the constant trickle... God, I haven't even solidified that yet. The constant amount of materials that came out of this, the geovents. The amount of rust. There is... iron ore have I got? I don't think I haven't even been turning iron ore into iron, to be honest. Metal ore, iron ore, I have 1,200 tons of iron ore, and then after a while, it just... That iron volcano is supplying more than enough iron. I would be... What are you looking for? You ran out of refined carbon. I can fix that. Wood to refined carbon. Here, tell you what, make another giant pile of refined carbon just for something to do. Are we doing anything planted yet? No? We're both asleep? What's going on? When are you eating? You're mingling. It's a little unfortunate they can't be both on the same schedule. I could say had I planned this out a little bit better, they could have been, but to be honest, once this gets set off, Stinky is heading home. He'll be hopping into this big old thing. I don't need that module. That's that's pointless. This has about all the, and that's where all my rad pills went. You're full of pemmican. More than you'll ever need. Lots of water. All this for a one-way trip. It'll essentially be a one-way trip. What's your range? 30-some? 31 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So more than make it there. I should check these out just to uncover them. But that's pretty much where he's going to go. Probably going to be more destroyed satellites. Things like, well, there won't be asteroid fields. There'll be like stuff like that, like this destroyed satellite, right? Probably what they're going to be. I could send him on a slightly more interesting round tour, but I'm having a fun time just keeping the place from caving in as it is. How many rads are we going to get out of this thing? Get it all planted up. See how quick this is going to take. Okay, let's add a whole bunch of extra usage to this grid. You don't need to be a yellow alert. That was only for that power transformer. What do we got? Collecting 140, 130, 120 some, 90. That looks to be significant hazard. 1,200 rad bullets per cycle. One thing I should do is make sure these things are all aimed at the right place. Trying to build this Death Blossom was a bit of an issue. I just wanted to cluster everything around like that. What are we doing here? 13. I just want to see some rad bullets start flying. What's your problem? What? Did you not get plugged in? How do you still no power? One stupid little bit. 130, 124. Let's go to the atmosphere here. Well, not so much atmosphere. Oh, I see. I have a block up there. That's okay. I think it'll. I don't think it's gonna mine much. Are we already powering out that fast? Wow. That consumption. I'm glad I have like 100 and some tons of petroleum. I think what we may need, what we may need, is some batteries. Sure, here. Give me one battery. What did you make it out of? Something stupid? Iron ore? Yeah, it should be good enough for iron ore. If I had a... I could build a spaceship battery, but why? Those batteries power that up there, but... they're, that's base power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... It's only 3,200. That's... My math. Oh, we had one off. We have... It's raining nuclear fallout. Is that just a thing that happens? Where's your rad bolts? Where did that one go? Oh! That explains a few things. Aim them in the wrong spots. What's a little fallout? And one thing I didn't do was give these things any amount of cooling. Because they're here for a good time, not a long time. And while some of them are already at 100 degrees C, they're in a vacuum. And they're not gonna melt until 600. I don't think they're gonna make it to 600. If they make it to like 3, then I'll dismantle them and just move the rock somewhere where it can, you know, just turn a bunch of stuff into steam. I don't want to enclose it, because this thing got kind of cranky the last time I built something over top of it. Because I'm assuming it needs, I would say, unfettered access to the sky. Ladders kind of count, but I know for a fact a farm tile does. Kept it from working there. 12. Not doing too bad. That one battery seems to keep the power from completely crapping out. Yeah, we're not getting the power out warnings there. That's good. We have... You haven't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 125 tons of petroleum, plus an extra 20 out here, and another 200 arriving every... Oh, where is it here? Oxygen and petroleum arriving several times a cycle. So I think that should hold on. Everywhere else, everything else is holding on okay. Niobium is being shipped out. This place is fine. The I clearly didn't plant enough arbor trees here. I know there's probably a bunch of wood stuck in... There's probably 37 tons of wood in here. I don't really have a way to get it here without... If I allowed manual use, it would pick up everything. That would cause a problem. I would need to put one of these on the outside just to ship stuff in. Not really worth it. That niobium's really paying off for power-wise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 850, 17, 2550, 3000. So 18 minus the aqua tuner, 17, 16, 1500. Oh my, I did not pay attention to how many. I never did put in a kill chamber for these things. On the upside, every now and then I get a bunch of idleness warnings, and this is one way to deal with it. Kill everything and make barbecue. Eventually, someone's going to do it. So for sheer statistic humor value, I had them fill in this whole place with some back wall, and I want to see if a little bit of... Wow, that's hot. Wanted to see if I could dissipate some of this heat. Simply by giving the Wheeze Warts a bit of atmosphere to play with. Temperature's coming down. Oh, somebody's sick. Soiled suit, hungry. What do you mean? You can go inside. What's the problem? Go! Move! Go get ill and sick inside. Don't stand outside and be all gross. Pee everywhere. It's fine. It's fine. Clean it all up later on. Well, it certainly brought the heat down. It's reduced a little bit in terms of rad bolt production, but not a huge amount. We're still going. 40% already. And this is literally just using up carbon dioxide from way down here. Like, I'm only moving 500 grams per second of the... What, like... Yeah. We're making 5 times as much as I'm moving, so I don't think the atmosphere is in any threat of having anything bad happen. Someone else is getting ill. Oh, she's still ill. I may have to bring some rad pills over here. Cold bedroom. If you hadn't peed on the floor, your bedroom wouldn't be cold. Just saying. Oh no, this is not good. We're gonna lock you guys in the base for a couple minutes. Let you decontaminate. We're at 97%. Oh, 98. We make 99? Come on, you can do it. Come on. You suck. Well, next shot should give it... Should put us over the edge. It's 88. I bumped them all up to 100 just so there wasn't too many things flying around. We're gonna be... You, who went from 88 to 92 in this like 30 seconds. There's a shockingly large amount of radiation going on around here. It's it's terrible. It's also where are we here? It's also cleaning my toilet water so they can run it through so they can drink it. It's been purified, it's been ionized. What's a little fallout? What are we at here? 98, 99. Are we gonna make 100? I don't actually know what's gonna, I think almost. The last time I dealt with the temporal tear was in the base game, where you just had to fly to it. I don't remember having to open it. I'm gonna laugh if this thing kicks off and just fries everything above it. I somehow don't think it'll do that, but it's going to be interesting to find out. Please don't stand in front of it. Oh, you know what? Here, I'm going to... Where are you? You're up there? Now that you're inside, we're going to lock you in, just in case something terrible happens here. 65, 85. That's going to be the next one to go off. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here. This entire series has been one long exercise in effing A and effing O. And boy, have we FO'd a lot. 7,550 cycles of FO, as a matter of fact. Come on, you know you want to fire. There we are. Put you over. Do 100%. So you just fire on your own, or what do you do? Temporal tear. Is it open? Push the red button to activate. Oh! Fire. That's what I forgot about. Right. It's going to be meteor showers everywhere. You have no real hope of surviving because you're all vacuum there. Give me a minute. Okay, one opportunity to save scum later. Yes, make it happen. Make it rain. That didn't break anything. But this is gonna break. Oh my god, this is gonna break everything. How are you doing? You're just ice meteors, so you. Is it just the one? Is it just the one? It's just the one. Alright. See you in another minute. Alright, a few cycles later, we have our iron curtain. We have emergency backup oxygen being made. I'm fairly certain that a bunch of these meteorites are going to come through this side of the map and bludgeon almost everything. Ada is up. What we're going to do is we are going to trap these poor dupes, these two, down here where it's going to be reasonably safe. Once they're both on shift, that is. Okay, Ada, come here. I need you to move here. It's important. So won't let them back through this door. Stinky, you ready? Get down here. Where's Stinky on the list here? These things need to default to just like who's available on the map. So we need to do that part. Okay, get down here. Well, I think you're reasonably safe. Let that shoot off. We're going to lose a whole bunch of stuff here real fast because it's going to sneak through this door. Because they don't close fast enough. We have a breach. We're going to lose a lot of ladders. Is that it? Is that I was that worried? I spent all this time. What do we get? We got a bunch of wrecked ladders, but that's okay because it's just plastic. Still got I think we'll be replacing those ladders with something else. Those ladders get fixed first, because that's all the plastic we have left. Unless I dismantle a few, but there's plenty of that. Guess I would like to keep this atmosphere in. Stinky's asleep. Stinky, you slept through the apocalypse. So our star map. This thing should be... It is open. Alright, cool. Stinky has pemmican, bunch of oxygen. Enough water to get him home. Alright, Stink. We're going to sign off this episode with you. Dismantling a couple of doors. And then you're back home to Gildan. Hop in. Get ready for your last ride. Get all this nonsense ready. Get him back here. Gonna need... Ada's gonna need a friend, obviously. So I'll have to pick up a dupe here, but really there's nothing much to do other than, like, consume resources and wait. And dismantle a bunch of stuff so it's not that hazardous anymore. But we'll get Stinky already and we'll send him off when we see you in the next episode.